All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Oscar nominations, predicting. The nominations are coming out on Thursday. It's currently a Monday.
Yes, in 3 days.
Yeah, and I guess, we'll give general short thoughts on each movie if we want to
Yeah.
as we go, but yeah.
These are our final predictions. They're obviously subject to change, but this is where we are at right now.
You just said they're final, but they're subject to change.
They're final for them,
Okay.
but not for us per se.
All right.
How about I go through mine and you stop me if you disagree with one?
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And I did this from what I think is most likely to least likely. So I have The Brutalist, Emilia Perez, Honora, Conclave, Wicked, A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, The Substance.
See, that one I disagree with.
You don't have The Substance.
I don't.
Because it's horror.
Yeah, I think that's. Even you have to agree. It did, of course, it did well at every other award show. I don't think it'll get as far as a Best Picture nomination at the Oscars.
What do you think gets over it? Because then I have A Real Pain and Sing Sing.
I say Nickel Boys.
Okay. Nickel Boys is my first one out.
Okay. Neither of us have seen Nickel Boys.
No.
But I don't know. I have more confidence in it.
Yeah, we've seen the rest of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think The Substance just been going so strong. I don't see the Oscars being the one place it doesn't perform.
I think that's,
and I know it's horror,
fair.
But it's Demi Moore, it's big names.
That's fair.
And it's a message that I guess is relevant to the industry and shit.
That's totally fair. Interestingly, one of the only movies that is not from the second half of the year is Dune Part 2.
Yeah, I'm not that confident about Dune Part 2, I'm not gonna lie. I know I have it over 3 of these, but...
I'm not really either. I could see even, Queer getting in.
Wow, yeah.
Before Dune Part 2,
Maybe. I have Nickel Boys and September 5 as my first two out. And I wouldn't be surprised if they snub Dune.
Yeah.
For one of those. And The Substance gets into. I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I feel like this is one of the ones I'm less worried about than the other ones.
Yeah, I think, honestly, even right now, it's pretty clear what would win.
Well, Sing Sing might not be able to get in. Sing Sing has been kind of all over the place.
Yeah. Earlier today, I said that I think my two predictions right now for what would win are either The Brutalist or Sing Sing.
Wow, Sing Sing to win. Holy shit.
I don't know why. Not because it's my favorite or anything.
Yeah.
It just feels...
Maybe.
Feels like it would be interesting.
Okay. Alright, director?
Yeah. Okay.
You want to do the same thing?
Sure.
Alright, my 5 are Brady Corbet for The Brutalist, Sean Baker for Honora, Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez, and I have Edward Berger for Conclave, and Coralie Fargiat for The Substance, which I'm sure you don't have.
No, I don't have that, but...
Who'd you go for?
John M. Chu for Wicked. But the more that I think about it, I think it's a toss-up between those two, of John M. Chu and Coralie Fargiat.
I actually have John M. Chu at 8. I have 2 more people ahead of him.
That's interesting.
I got James Mangold for Complete Unknown and Ramel Ross for Nickel Boys.
I forgot about James Mangold.
Because I feel like, I don't know, Wicked doesn't feel like as much of a directing achievement as it does the other things. You know what I mean?
Fair. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised because it could get so many nominations that they might throw him in there.
He got nominated for the DGA, didn't he? For Wicked?
Oh, dude, it could.
I think it did.
No.
Oh, it didn't. Okay.
No, the DGA 5 was Jacques Audiard, Sean Baker, Edward Berger, Brady Corbet, and James Mangold.
Oh, wow, okay. So
neither of our 5s are in there.
Alright.
But they could switch it up because Critics' Choice was different.
I think between the 3 of James Mangold, Coralie Fargiat, and John M. Chu, I think all of them would make sense for the Oscars to do.
Yeah.
None of them are very out there. Even with me saying that the Oscars doesn't like horror movies, I think Coralie Fargiat is pretty... I could see them doing that.
Yeah.
Just not the movie as a whole.
Critics' Choice, I wish they did less than 8 nominees. Because they have the ones we named, and they have John M. Chu and Coralie Fargiat, but Yeah. And then Ramel Ross and Denis Villeneuve, actually. No James Mangold, which is crazy.
Denis Villeneuve is not happening.
Denis Villeneuve is not happening. I just put him there because he's a name, you know. But he's in my 9 anyway. I got Adrian Brody, Ray Fiennes, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, Daniel Craig.
We have the exact same 5.
Okay.
I think between those...
I feel good about it mostly.
Yeah, I feel very good about it.
Except for maybe Daniel Craig.
He's the easiest to probably not get added. I'm trying to think of who would get in if he didn't...
Well, I have Sebastian Stan, then Hugh Grant, then Sebastian Stan again, and then Jesse Eisenberg as like a reach.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not. The 2 Sebastian Stans, I said earlier, I think that Daniel Craig for Queer and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice are the same type of movie, not the same type of nomination, where it depends on either if they want to go like the really emotional like Daniel Craig performance or the daring like so different performance for Sebastian Stan. They're both, I think, number 5 picks, but they're both very different number 5 picks of like out there, you know.
Then at the Globes they give Best Actor Musical Comedy to Sebastian Stan for A Different Man.
That is so interesting.
Which I know he went against. Well, see, he went against Hugh Grant in that one, which is why I'm kind of worried about putting him above, like below Hugh Grant for A Different Man.
I don't think Hugh Grant is gonna get it.
No, I don't think so either. But if I were to put something instead of Daniel Craig, I would do Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because it's, you know, uber relevant now.
Yeah. Best Actress?
Yes. I got Carla Sofia Gascon, Mikey Madison, Demi Moore.
Yeah.
So you did have Demi Moore for this.
Yes. Yeah, this feels... I don't think she would win.
No.
This feels like a...
Oh, she won the Globe.
That's true.
Against all these people.
I think this is more in line with the... unfortunately, I don't agree, but I think this is more in line with the Golden Globes nominating Pamela Anderson, where it's like, let's give her a nomination.
Okay.
Demi Moore did a very good job in The Substance, but I think that's how the Oscars are going to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I have Cynthia Erivo. And then the 5 spot's a tough one. I put in Marianne oh my God, Marianne Jean-Baptiste.
I have Fernanda Torres.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about any of the other movies, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Angelina Jolie looked like she would be that 5 spot, but she's just been going downhill. So I have her at 7. Fernanda Torres is my first one out, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I think the first 4 we said are locks, and then the 5 is a bit of a toss-up.
Yeah, if you had to say right now what you think would win.
See, I genuinely don't know. I honestly could see all 4 of them winning.
I could too.
I don't think Cynthia Erivo. Honestly, don't know. I would probably be inclined. No.
Huh.
I don't know. I might go. I might say Demi Moore. Honestly, surprisingly enough. Just because that Globe, if I see Carla Sofia Gascon win everything else, or Mikey Madison start going crazy, I might go for them. But it might just be recency bias and seeing Demi Moore win over them already. Yeah. I think it's going to be her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be cool. That would be very cool.
Yeah. I don't have strong feelings about any of these, really. I think that supporting actress category, I have some more to say about.
Okay.
I would personally pick Mikey Madison here.
That's fair. I think I would too.
Yeah. I have Zoe Saldana, the winner, by the way, probably. I have Ariana Grande, Felicity Jones.
Okay. I completely forgot about Felicity Jones when I made this. Because I was just thinking about Adrian Brody in The Brutalist. Again, haven't seen it. So I don't know if this might be completely off. But from all the things that I know about this movie, she seems like a Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer situation.
Oh, you think she gets that snub?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I could be completely wrong, though.
No, I could see, because there are people that could replace her. This
Yeah.
is such a strong category.
Yeah.
Then I have Danielle Deadweiler.
Okay. I don't have that.
And then 5, I have Monica Barbara.
Okay. Very different.
Shit, what do you have?
We have. I do have Monica Barbaro, but I also have Isabella Rossellini.
That's my first one out.
She was one of the first ones that I thought of. She seems like just an Oscars immediate nomination to me.
Plus, that'll also be like a career award, career nomination.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's your 5th then?
My 5th is Ingenue Ellis Taylor.
Yeah, that's my 8 spot here.
Monica Barbaro, I mean, we were talking before we started recording.
Yeah.
We both think that in A Complete Unknown, Elle Fanning deserves it a lot more.
It's the best performance in that movie, but it's just not what they're pushing.
I would honestly agree, but yeah, they're not pushing Elle Fanning, they're pushing Monica Barbaro, I think, because Joan Baez has more to do in the movie in general,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I actually have Jamie Lee Curtis as my second one out for The Last Showgirl. She's been catching some steam recently.
She has.
I don't like her, so I'd be kind of pissed if she got in.
There's a world where she gets nominated. There's no world where she wins.
No, yeah.
I
don't think there's a world anyone other than Zoe Saldana wins this category. I think she'll sweep.
That's
like, who beats her? Ariana Grande? That's not really an Oscar
from what I know, or from what I saw, it's either Zoe Saldana or Isabella Rossellini.
But they can't give it to her for that little performance.
No,
surely not.
It's disappointing how much she isn't, and how much she
it's just not,
isn't in that movie. But I don't know. I can see it.
I not for 9 I have Margaret Qualley. 10 I got Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez was a conversation. That's done.
It's done.
She's out. And Margaret Qualley. How do you pronounce it? Qualley?
I think it's Qualley.
Okay, Margaret Qualley's just not a thing. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. I thank God Selena Gomez is not in the conversation anymore, because even in that movie, like, somehow Zoe Saldana is fine in that movie.
That's the thing. The best thing about that movie is the performances. Everyone does well. So if someone wins
except for Selena Gomez.
Yeah. But if like Zoe Saldana wins, or if Carla Emilia Sofia Gascon wins, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. They were good in it.
Mm-hmm. But
that's not the problem we have with the movie.
Yeah. And Margaret Qualley, I mean, by the nature of the movie, I don't know. She was good. She's just, you're going up against literally like the opposite of you in that movie, Demi Moore, and if anyone's gonna get a win from that movie, it's Demi Moore. It's unfortunate for Margaret Qualley, but
but I mean, it is the Demi Moore movie.
Yes,
I feel like
100%.
I mean, she got the poster and everything too.
Yeah,
like she's the one they're pushing.
Yeah.
All right, supporting actor. I think we might have the same here, except for maybe that 5. But we'll see. I have Kieran Culkin, Guy Pearce. Kieran Culkin as the winner, by the way. I think that's
totally.
And I have Yura Borisov. I have Edward Norton, and I have Jeremy Strong.
That's where we differ, because I have...
You have Clarence Macklin, I bet.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know about Clarence Macklin, man. He's my first one out. But, dude, like, people don't know him, bro.
Yeah, but...
It's his first performance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I don't know, it just seems so, like... I don't know. I think it seems like that... Daniel Craig or Sebastian Stan number 5 pick, where it's just like kind of daring, I mean, the others, I think this is a pretty strong category as well, like supporting actress, I like you said, Kieran Culkin is gonna win.
It's just who else gets in with him.
Yeah, I think from this category, usually the best in my opinion, and I think in your opinion too.
Who is?
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
I mean, Edward Norton is really good. I don't.
Yeah, but it's not like that. That's
exactly.
not an Oscars performance.
Exactly. Yura Borislav feels like let's nominate him. He's not gonna win.
No. But he just got in everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about Guy Pearce and the Brutalist.
I've only heard great things, but that's Adrian Brody's movie.
Yes.
Again, like, I feel like to win supporting, like, the supporting characters are the ones that kind of steal the show, and I feel like Zoe Saldana and Kieran Culkin fit that. You know, because like they have their moments where they do carry.
Kieran Culkin is almost the lead actor.
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg has moments in that movie, and it follows him, like, quote unquote, follows him basically.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Kieran Culkin's movie,
No,
you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Then I have Denzel Washington and Stanley Tucci as my 7 and 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Stanley Tucci's gone, dead, over, not happening.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington 2, in my opinion, I don't think it's happening. The only reason I mention him is because it's Denzel fucking Washington.
Yeah.
And you just never know if they give him that name pick.
Does he have an Oscar?
Oh, yeah, he has 2.
Oh. I'm guessing, can I guess? Malcolm X is 1.
Nope.
Never mind. I don't know anything then. What did he win for?
He won his Oscars for Training Day and Glory.
I would not have guessed either of those. Okay.
I think Malcolm X... Or no. Oh, dude, I don't remember. I think with Training Day, he might have beaten Russell Crowe.
In Gladiator?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or... I don't know, one of them... No. Russell Crowe beat him... No, actually, never mind. Oh no, sorry, he beat out Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind with Training Day.
Oh, okay.
That would have been a race to be alive for, 2002. Dude, but if Kieran Culkin was the main actor, imagine the race between him and Adrian Brody.
Oh my god.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Although I don't know who wins actor, I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah.
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 All right, let's do screenplays.
Okay.
Adapted or original first?
Let's start with adapted.
All right. I got Conclave,
Mm-hmm.
Sing Sing,
Mm-hmm.
Emilia Perez.
I don't have Amelia Perez. I have Nickel Boys.
I have Nickel Boys too.
Oh, okay.
And I have a complete unknown.
Oh, we different. I have Wicked before Amelia.
Oh,
Perez.
you have Wicked.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Wicked's just not a screenplay movie, but neither is Emilia Perez.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I think there's room for one musical in here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's gonna be Emilia Perez.
Yeah.
And you think it's gonna be Wicked? That's fine.
And I think that's basically a toss-up. It could be either, in my opinion.
Although I think if Wicked gets in, it'll be instead of Nickel Boys, personally.
Okay. I could see that. Again, I don't know anything about Nickel Boys, so...
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. It's so funny because Conclave, Sing Sing, and Conclave and Sing Sing and Nickel Boys didn't know they were adapted until...
I know I told you a little bit ago.
Yeah. They're just the runners for Oscar movies, so they're gonna get nominated for whatever, you know.
Yeah, the only one here that I would be completely shocked if it wasn't there is Conclave.
Yeah,
I think Conclave is so strong in this category.
I agree. It's the only one that it's like that and Sing Sing are the only ones that stick out as like screenplay movies.
But I wouldn't even be that surprised if they snubbed Sing Sing. Like on your list, if they took Sing Sing out and put Emilia Perez in, I'd be like, damn, that sucks. But you know, I get it. I see it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all, but I see it.
Yeah.
And then I have Dune Part 2, and I'm still here as some reaches. That I don't know.
Man, the Dune, it's gonna be so unfortunate. The Dune snubs.
Yeah.
Maybe the technical categories, but not even that because the substance will get in over it.
Yeah, I don't know.
The snubs for Dune Part 2 will be very unfortunate. Original screenplay?
I have Honora, The Brutalist,
Yep.
A Real Pain,
Yep.
Hard Truths,
Yep.
The Substance.
They're the exact same 5.
I think that is the 5.
Yeah. Don't know anything about Hard Truths.
No. It's just gone in at places.
Yeah. All of those, honestly, are pretty strong. I mean, The Substance isn't... I would nominate some other movies before it, but sure, why not?
Originals, see, that's the thing. The WGA went a different route with it.
Okay.
They had A Real Pain, Honora, Challengers, Civil War, My Old Ass. But I just don't think we trust WGA this year.
Really?
Yeah, because they also had Dune Part 2 and Hitman for adapted screenplay.
Okay.
So, like,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going 3 for 5 there.
I would totally understand Civil War. I think Civil War is a really good screenplay, and Challengers is also a really good screenplay, but neither of those are getting nominated.
No, I have Challengers at 7 behind September 5, but I don't think that gets in either.
Yeah.
let's do some technicals.
The only technical I have is cinematography.
Okay, and we can do that, and then I'll talk about some, and then you can tell me what you think.
Yeah.
For cinematography, I have The Brutalist.
Yep.
Dune Part 2.
Yep.
Conclave.
Yep.
I put Nosferatu in. And Nickel Boys.
We're the same 5.
Okay.
Those are the most... It makes sense. Makes total sense.
But I will say, I'm not going to be surprised with Emilia Perez or A Complete Unknown if they get in.
With Emilia Perez, I'm trying to... Is it just because of, like, the musical sequences?
Yeah. Because, like, Wicked's bad. Wicked looks bad. And Emilia Perez does, too, but not like Wicked does.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything... Yeah, it's completely different.
If Wicked gets in, that'll be annoying.
100%.
That'll be annoying. 100%. It's an ugly movie, even though I like the movie, but it's just ugly. Yeah. And I have Maria at 8, just because, man, they like those fucking old English films, dude.
They do. Yeah. I think... have you seen Nosferatu yet?
Nah.
I think Nosferatu easily... If it was the Connor Oscars, it would be between Nosferatu and Challengers for cinematography.
Yeah. Challengers would be a fucking reach,
It would. It 100% would. I think it had some of the best cinematography of the year.
Fair enough.
It's not getting nominated at
It's
all.
just going to get overlooked at the Oscars, I think. Like, we didn't even consider Zendaya,
Yeah.
For actors, that's just not a thing.
Yeah.
I'll go over the rest of them real quick, and you can tell me what you think. Costume design, I have Wicked, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, Conclave, and Maria. Nice little Parisian costumes and shit for Maria there.
Yeah.
First one I was Gladiator. You guys are going to see a theme here. Gladiator 2, I'm not going to have it a lot. I just don't think that they liked it that much.
Yeah.
After BAFTA hated it, I'm a little worried. I think the Oscars will too, because the Oscars recency bias is crazy.
Yeah.
And Gladiator's been bad of late.
That was really clear this year. Because, like, last year, we had Barbie and Oppenheimer to kind of, like, hide the recency bias, Yeah. Because those were in the first half of the year. Tail end of the first half, but still in the first half.
There's summer releases, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, Dune Part 2 came out spring break last year.
Yeah.
That's when I went to see it.
Yeah.
I think I went opening weekend.
I think I did, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have A Complete Unknown in 7. Just because... I don't know, they like nominating the 60s movies.
They do.
Even though there's not much going on there.
Yeah.
And then Blitz, Saoirse Ronan.
Don't know anything
Old
about that
film right there.
Okay.
Old timey. Then Beetlejuice, just because it's that type of shit.
Yeah.
And The Brutalist, again, 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
Okay, editing, I have Dune Part 2, Anora. That's a Sean Baker nomination right there. Conclave, The Brutalist, and Emilia Perez. Just because they've been the front runners.
Yeah.
And again, A Complete Unknown first one out. I have Challenger as the next one out. Then Wicked, The Substance, and September 5. So like costume design, I have 10 movies here. Just because I could kind of see some changing there. Just because these technicals are a little harder to predict at the Oscars.
Yeah, I think... I don't know. I mean, editing feels like it could go to a quote-unquote, like, genre movie, you know? But... it could also easily be like Conclave. I think Conclave had pretty good editing. I
do feel very strong about Dune, Anora, and Conclave here. And
Dune
maybe even The Brutalist.
Dune is very interesting.
I mean, Dune is an editing movie.
It is. It flies by for almost 3 hours. So that's fair.
And Emilia Perez, the one I'm a little worried about because I could see them wanting to put the biopic in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or maybe even Challengers, out of left field.
That'd be cool. It's one thing.
Yeah, and I have Nickel Boys actually at my 11. Just because it is such a, new
unique
way of filmmaking, Makeup and hair, I have The Substance, which I think is a little obvious. I have Wicked, no shit. I have Nosferatu, again, A Different Man, And then I have Beetlejuice. Could see them doing Dune Part 2 instead. And then I have Emilia Perez as 7 and The Apprentice as 8, just again because of the relevance.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Beetlejuice, I don't feel that confident about.
I could see The Apprentice getting in before Beetlejuice.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That just feels more... Because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of... Didn't The Batman get nominated?
No, it might have done.
I think it did, because they have the, like, Colin Farrell in the fat suit.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, that feels obviously very different movies, but the same type of makeup and hairstyling that like The Apprentice has.
It was nominated for makeup, hairstyling, sound, and VFX. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, yeah. I just
You might be right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But you agree with the first four, though. Substance, Wicked, Nosferatu, Different Man.
Yeah, those are I think
those
pretty
are
good lock.
And probably the Substance will win. I know we're not doing winning yet. We'll do that once we actually have nominations.
Yeah.
All right, production design. Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Dune, Part 2. Conclave. The Brutalist, and Nosferatu.
Those are pretty clear.
Again, Gladiator, first one out.
I don't know. I could see. I don't think Nosferatu will get nominated for production design. It would be dope to see that.
What would you put over it, you think?
I think
I have Gladiator 2, Blitz, Emilia Perez, and The Complete Unknown as my next ones.
I think either Gladiator or Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about Nosferatu just not a production design movie for the Oscars, I don't think.
Interesting. Score. You might agree with me on this one. We'll see. The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Challengers, and Wicked.
Yeah.
And then Nosferatu and The Wild Robot in the next one's out.
I think those are pretty clear. Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people predicting The Wild Robot, and it's gotten in at places. But I'm scared of putting an animation anywhere other than the animated movie category.
Yeah.
And best believe it'll be there.
Oh, 100%. I think, so the Challenger score is by Trent Reznor, who's 9 Inch Nails, and he has been nominated, I think, almost every time he's made a movie score.
Yeah.
So that's pretty clear. The others, yeah, I mean, again, don't know what the Brutalist score sounds like, but it feels like a one that would get in.
Yeah, let us fucking watch that movie, A24.
Yeah.
Alright, best song, I got El Mal for Emilia Perez, Mi Camino, Emilia Perez, Kiss the Sky, The Wild Robot, The Journey from the 6888, and Like a Bird from Sing Sing. First one out, Compress, Repress, from Challengers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this right now, these are just what I saw in Gold Derby, that's why I'm predicting them. No fucking clue, I could see them being 5 different things, except for the Emilia Perez ones.
Yeah, the Emilia Perez ones, it's one of those that's going to win.
I'm just telling you guys that's what I'm going to predict. So
yeah.
Sound design, or just sound, I guess, is what they do now. I got Dune, Part 2. I have Wicked. I have Emilia Perez. A Complete Unknown. And finally, Gladiator 2. I think those first 4 are locks. Dune is Dune.
Yeah.
Wicked and Emilia Perez are musicals.
Yeah.
A Complete Unknown's a biopic.
Yeah.
When it's a music movie, sound's always nominated.
Yeah.
Except for last year when they snubbed. Oh, dude, what they snubbed last year? They did some weird shit, didn't they? Yeah, I think it was Barbie. They didn't nominate Barbie even though that was a musical. So, that was kind of a trend breaker. I think they'll just hop back on it this year. Like, I don't see Wicked and Emilia Perez not being nominated here.
Yeah.
All right, VFX. Oh, next 2 out, by the way, were Alien, Romulus, and Blitz. VFX, Dune, Part 2. Yeah. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Wicked. Gladiator 2 again, and Better Man. Could see Twisters going in. I just love Twisters too much to, predict them, build my hopes up, and then be sad. Yeah. And then after that, I have Alien, Romulus, and Civil War as the other 2 out.
Yeah, I mean, those are the genre movies.
Animated, you could have something to say here. I think animated, the top 5 is clear here. Moana 2 is my first one out. That tells you what you need to know. Moana 2 is not getting a fucking nomination. I have The Wild Robot. I have Flow. Those 2 are going to be battling. Yeah. I have Inside Out 2. I have Memoir of a Snail. And Wallace and Gromit.
I think, those are very clear. I've seen... No, I haven't. That's a complete lie. I forgot about Flow. That's you got the Inside Out, the Pixar. Yeah. Like you said, Moana 2. I think even they know that that's not good enough to even be nominated. Yeah. If I was doing the Oscars, the Transformers 1 would be nominated, but I'm not doing them. So.
Dude, that wasn't even on their radar. I
don't think so. Was it on the? I should look up if it got any other nominations for Best Animated and anything else.
I'll see if it was on a short list. Did you look at if it was there?
I did not, because I don't think I had seen it yet when the shortlist came out.
Nope.
Okay, never mind then.
International. Emilia Perez is your winner.
Yes, yeah.
And that sucks, dude, that we just know.
It really sucks.
Because people love the seat of the Sacred Fig. That would have been cool. But that's my second one. Then I'm Still Here, Kneecap, and Vermiglio. And I didn't put Flo in because, again, I'm worried about putting animated films in anything other than animated.
I think that's totally fair. Yeah.
But that's my seventh one. First one up being The Girl with the Needle, which I could see getting in ahead of Vermiglio. But at this point, I just really don't know. How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies also. But with these categories and with the short ones too in documentary, which we're not going to do because, I don't know.
Yeah.
They just do some random shit. Like, it's going to be one that's not even on this top 8, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah. Emilia Perez and Sacred Secret Fig are the only ones I'm sure about here. But yeah.
Is that it?
That's what I got.
Yeah. Interesting year.
Yeah.
You know, lot of just not nearly as strong as last year.
No.
I think you said earlier it's just not as flashy.
That's what it is. I like this year, honestly.
By the end of the year it was very unclear in the middle of the year, I think, what was going on with like what anything big would be, you know. You had Dune, but that was really it. But it's solidified by the end of the year.
Yeah, these are just some smaller movies,
Yes.
and they're all pretty good. Honestly, I like them all.
Yeah.
Except for one obvious one.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm still very excited for the Oscars. It'll be, you know, it'll be fun regardless. Get some good reactions regardless.
Oh yeah, we will react to the nominations when they do come out. You'll have that video probably on Thursday.
Yeah.
And you know, then we'll predict the Oscars and we'll react to them once again. So the award show content isn't done yet. Perhaps even some Critics' Choice and SAG reactions sprinkled in there. We'll see.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah.
And you know, subscribe.
Yeah.